Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with a modified version of a team that everyone uses. Wallower just put a video on it. The triple counter team is Escav, Obstagoon, Toxicroak. That's basically you're just hunting Walrein. I don't like that team because there are too many things that you can just get into trouble with. Specifically like Trevenant, right? If you don't line up your Obstagoon on it, you are in huge trouble uh, with the other two. And I just find like there's grass out there. There's just like even in neutral matchups against like non-counter thing. I was thinking like I was gonna say Gengar, but like you could throw Night Slash and Mud Bomb at Gengar. But just like I just don't like having three Pokemon have the same fast move, especially when the meta is diverse enough. Like Walreins are everywhere, sure, uh, but you don't need three answers for it. You can use two, and if it's low enough, a Shadow Ball from a Shadow Crobat is gonna be enough to take it out if you got like a few counters through already. So that's why I threw Crobat in there just for like wider coverage. It does well against like you need something also to go against Charm. Like you want three counter users against Charm. I get that that like it would resist, but like so does this one as a poison, and being able to get that poison move off is strong. So that's why I use this team. Did very well with it. Um, so let's just get into the battles because it's basically a modified version of the team, so you should know how it works. So in the first two matches, I have Obstagoon in the lead, and what I found, like just Nidoqueen here, and there's another one. I just found that Escav just has way more neutral matchups that he can stay in. I don't know if he can stay in during uh, on the lead. So I switched in like the third or fourth game. I switched to Escav on the lead. Shield this up. It is Scald, so that's okay. I am going to get one more off here. They will be able to probably take me out with a Scald. Um, and then at this point, I need to... I snuck a counter there through. Do I just let this go? Or do I try and counter down or get to a move? I try and catch. Yeah, okay. Nice trying. Um, knowing that... I did that because I know that the... Like, Obsidian's pretty thick, right? So I could take that. I know I need to bank a drill run because a drill run will be pretty good here. I built up a lot, faking that I may have a hyper beam or something because I've run into a couple hyper beams before. So if I can get one shield here, I can just drill run KO. And they do not bite, but I get the boost. So you know what? That's not a bad thing to get. So this will put them pretty low now because I'm 2 times raised. So that does a lot, and I get the second boost. So they try to just farm me down, but I got very lucky there. And then I come in here and I take that out. And I was like, what comes in next? Walrein. Okay. So now I have, I can definitely take this out here. I can't take it out here, but I can grab a shield here or just counter. And what I think I'm going to have to do is try and catch. I'm going to try and get the last shield here. And then what I'm going to try and do is catch on the Crobat because I need the counter, or I'm not even going to try and do it subtly. I'm just going to go in hard here because it's low enough that one Icicle Spear does not take me out, and the Poison Jab, Poison Fang, Poison Fang, I'll get it right one day. The Poison Fang will put it low enough that an Air Slash will take it out. So I didn't want them to get like too far ahead on energy because then I would have been in trouble. Obstagoon against Trevenant. So this one on my Obstagoon was in the lead. So this is a good lead. I think it's the first time I played this matchup. And you get to the Seed Bombs and Night Slash at the same time. The Seed Bombs, they need 3. You only need 2 Night Slashes, right? So it's a good matchup for Obstagoon. You lose CMP. I lost CMP every time, obviously. So that's when it's going to come down to, it's like, okay, you can survive one more here. They cannot survive a Night Slash. If they want, what they can try and do is just go like take this down to the one shield, right? So they would shield here. No, so let it go. What they could do is shield there and then come in and start farming in the one like up one shield. But they decide to let it go. We're gonna stay in the 2 shield. And this is where having a Crobat is nice. Like I don't want to do another counter user here, but having something to deal with the fighter is nice. I'm going to shield this because Blaze Kick would hurt. And it has like a Gallade in the back. So I'm just going to chip this with this, and again, a Toxicroak. You would be in pretty big trouble, like with a Toxicroak here. So that's why I'm glad I have. Yeah, not to say like Wallower is like one of the best, but like I don't love the triple counter team. Um, so does not take me out. This will take it out, so they have to shield. Uh, and it's now low enough that I'm probably gonna have to shield anyways, or let it go. And I probably have to shield anyways, just because the confusions are gonna add up too quick here. And so they try and snipe, and I get to the move to now take this out. And that's the thing, like you need to recognize like Leaf Blade would not do anything to me. Well, it wouldn't do anything because I'm a shadow. It would do not much. But the confusions are what add up super quickly on a poison, on a shadow poison, right? So that would have taken me out. So I needed to shield. So look at this. I had a couple of those again in this set. I think because I ran it the same day as the other ones that you saw. So I had a few of those. I was very frustrated how delayed it was. A couple people on Twitter said they had the same situation. So let's hope for that rewrite code season 11. Not a good matchup here because obviously the blast pins would take me out. I do get to the boost. I don't want to go down 2 shields here, but I have the boost, so I decide to go for it. Thinking like maybe it's something in the back that I can deal with. So I am able to get back to back off here. Hopefully they don't take me out before I get 2 off here, which is good, right? Just doing a ton of ship damage. So I burned 2 shields, but I got 1 back here. Will I get the second and they're loaded? No, they let it go. That's fine. I come in with Crobat while the it's kind of like it's not like a bug, but like I died while also like trying to switch out earlier. So like I got hit with a thing there. They have a shield here, and I'm gonna be taken out here. That's no problem. Muck is obviously tough for. No, it's tough because they're up a shield. If I landed a drill run, I would have been fine. But they have now another Dark Pulse. They're running Snarl Dark Pulse. So that takes me out. And so I know I can survive 1 Dark Pulse. And I need to come out with some energy for that secondary matchup. So I'm building up, and I think my only win condition is to Poison Fang and Air Slash down. And I think they caught on the Machamp. They did. And now I need to get to the Shadow Ball, and I do get to the Shadow Ball anyways. So take that out for the win. So Golbat putting in some work. Crobat. It's not a Golbat. It's a Crobat. Crobat's putting in some work. Walrein. So here you go. One of the 2 counter users you got on it. That's good. They come in with Kingdra. And I'm just going to chip this because I know Drill Run will do a significant amount. And then I'll probably switch into my Crobat. Are going to go 1 more. Or just take this matchup too. That's another option. I could just try and take this matchup. Hopefully I don't get lowered my attack here. It does not, so that's good. So I could play this 1 of 2 ways. I could have thrown that and then come in with the Crobat because the Crobat has no matchup there. Or I could take this matchup. If my attack lowered, I would have switched. Take that matchup, and now I have great alignment. I can come in here for this, and then I'm just going to keep building up. They could throw a Shadow Ball here, so I am probably going to shield. And it is the Shadow Ball, so that's good shield. They're going to come in here. I'm just going to, because they're not going to shield this. And what this will do is do good enough chip damage and lower their defense. So now I can just come in and follow counter down. It seems fast. I think that's just an Icicle. I shielded anyways. Maybe it's just fast because I've got it on 1.5 speed. Either way, they're just throwing what looks like Icicle Spears here. 1 is not going to take me out, but I don't want to take like any more unnecessarily because then the Seed Bomb would put me out. So I know it's going to take a couple to put me out, so I'm just going to go here. And then I can get 1 Night Slash off here, burn the shield, and then you're going to need 2 Seed Bombs. So if they do happen to have 2 Seed Bombs, they're going to be drawing energy before they're going to have to go back to back here, and then I'll be able to come in Crobat and go Air Slash Poison Fang, no problem. So, Seed Bomb. There's 1, but they get the second one, move off anyway, so we'll take that out. So it's not bad going double counter user, or, right, because Walreins are everywhere. You have your Fires are everywhere. This is recognition game, and I'm gonna do a um, I'm going to do a video in the future on sort of like a tips and tricks gameplay. And this is one of them. It's team recognition and like knowing your like win and lose cons. And this is one where I just know that if a charmer is coming in immediately, the only reason you come in with a charmer immediately on the switch there is because you are running double charm. Going blind charm swap in is a terrible idea unless you have a second charm in the back. And I know that. So I'm immediately going to come in here just to start getting ahead on energy because I know they're going to switch and I know they're going to come with their other charmer, right? So just getting that extra little bit of energy there will allow me to start getting shields here or putting it significantly low, right? So what that is going to do is I'm going to get the second shield and then I'll probably get another drill run off here, right? So those two extra counters that went through is just recognition of like, I know what this lineup is. I know that my Obstagoon is useless against this. So I need to get ahead on energy to get a bunch of drill runs off. I can now come in with Obstagoon. It's low enough that I can take a couple charms. That's fine. And now I have energy for this, coming out for the wall ring, take that out. So that just comes with experience, like seeing a bunch of the lineups like 100 times. So like, again, that's a little just tip, right? Like when you see, it happens a lot. When you see like a Razor Leafer come in, you know it's probably Grassel. When you see a Charmer coming in like that, it's probably Double Charm. So that just keep that in mind. Obstagoon here. So again, I guess this is one of the older videos because I did like a bunch with this Obstagoon in the lead and then I switched to Escav when I was like starting to lose a bit. I shield because I know that I can now get to a move. I don't like this. So Swampert is a bit tricky. I'm just trying to go for the boost there. Hopefully I get to another one. I cannot. Hydro, it's non-shadow, so may not take me out. Yeah, just short. So I get the Night Slash off. Again, this is going to put this low enough that I can come in with one of the other ones. I didn't want to get fully farmed down there because they could have got like a couple more mud shots and then we would have back-to-back hydros here. So I just came in to try and do a bunch of that and they already had 2 hydros. So that's not great. Swampert is spammy. Go see my video last week. And they now hit me with the Trevenant, so I have the Mega Horn. I think if they're smart, they just shield and farm. Yeah. Now they can farm all the way down. And now they're loaded with energy. I'm just going to get them. I'm going to come in here because it's my best option. Shadow Ball's still going to hurt. Probably almost take me out. Okay, not take me out, but a C-Bomb will now take me out. So I have to catch. Is my only chance at a win condition here. So I do catch. Absorb that as Shadow Ball energy. Still go down there. I need to now throw this because they can just get to a claw / seed bomb range. So I gotta throw this to take it out. And I don't even take it out. And now the Swampert comes back in. And my only one condition is take that out. But Swampert's too spammy. So I go down there. So yeah, rough. Swampert's rough to a certain extent just because like you like outpace and it's way harder than any move you're gonna throw at. Warren again, they're everywhere. Trevenant. Yeah, so I came in here with this because this is the better matchup because it only takes the 2 Night Slashes to take it out and it takes 3 City Bumps to take you out. Why I didn't want to come with Crobat is because like although you'd have a great matchup with the Air Slashes, right? You could probably just Air Slash all the way down. What could happen is the claws add up quickly, so they could claw, bait the Shadow Ball, and then force you with a second shield, right? So you don't want to go to 2 shields unnecessarily. So I'd rather just keep alignment here that I know I'm going to win this matchup. They CMP, that's fine. We know how this is going to work out. I'm going to be able to grab 1 shield back or take switch here. So they're either going to go down 2 shields or give me switch. I'm already boosted, so they decide to shield. And because I got that through, I'm like, not only can I just shield to match your shields, I think I can almost counter down at this point. So I go for the aggressive counter down and then realize I'm an idiot. So do not get to the move. Okay, that was dumb. I could have easily kept alignment. So now I have an Escav here and they have a Swampert. So I would have what would have been grid alignment is now in trouble. So I bank a move there, come in here, they bank a move there. So they're at almost 2 Hydros there. So I'm just going to throw this. One, I remember this matchup because one drill run, I'm in trouble here. I thought I was in trouble. I should have been in trouble. I don't really know what happened because one drill run is not going to take them out. I know they're at a Hydro. And I know they're almost at 2 Hydros. So I need to come in this out of this with back-to-back moves here because Escav is going to win CMP. So I get the drill run off. And I guess because they were coming in, they still did not click the button. And because they haven't clicked the button, I get this one off. And now we're both clicking the buttons. And because I win CMP, I get that off. So that's like a game mechanic one. Like if that's coming in and through and tap the button right away, we would have CMP'd there. I would have got my first one off and then they would have got their off. But because I don't think they were like able to click the button, I got my move off. And then when they would click the button, we both CMP'd and I won CMP. So that's just like a game issue. And that's something that like maybe like an average player wouldn't recognize like that issue, but that's a pretty big issue right there, right? That won me the match when I probably should not have won that match. So they hit me with that. I know this is probably just a Thunder Punch because that was pretty quick. So I think I can live a Thunder Punch. I can, and I get the drill run off. So now I either take switch or take a shield. Both is like fine with me. They give me switch. Out comes the Trevenant. I assume I'll just do the same thing. No. Okay, I do this one. Okay, why do I do this one here? You just talked multiple times about the matchup. Why did you just do this now? I did it now because I have no idea what's in the back. I assumed it was a Walrein, right? Because Trevenant Walrein core is pretty common. And then I forget what the lead was. What was the lead? Muck, right? Yeah, so Muck's kind of like an odd one out there, but like Trevenant and Walrein core is pretty common. So I knew that I probably was very unlikely to have a good matchup in the back there, so that's why I came in there. Plus I could get like the Poison Jab off, Poison Fang off. Oh my god. Poison Fang off. And now I got back-to-back moves here. Grab one shield, grab a second shield. Looks like I got boosted there. Clawing me down is going to be very, very tough. So they're going to have to throw a move. They do not throw the move. I think I'm boosted. So I get the third Night Slash off here. And I think this will take it out because I'm boosted. So I do take it out for the win. And I threw this one in. I think this is the last matchup. Because I wanted to show how strong this team is despite being under-leveled. And this is why a lot of people are playing Premier Classic because of how ridiculous level 50 Pokemon will be. So what you're seeing here is a level 40 Galvantula at 2200 CP. And then you're going to see a level 40 Jellicent. And then you're going to see a level 40 Galarian Stunfisk. And I win the matchup, but to have 3 Pokemon that underpowered, all setting around like the 2200, 2300 CP, and still come that close is pretty crazy. So they do double shield there. They're gonna get one back here, and I'm gonna have my attack lowered. That's okay. Hopefully I can just get this out. Hopefully this will get it out. I am lunged, so my attack is lowered. But still able to take it out. I get the boost, and out comes it. Oh, it's a Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is the second. So I got the boost. So 1 lower plus a boost, so I'm 1 above, and they do neutral to them. And it's going to take, despite being 1 up on attack, it's going to take all these counters plus 3 cross chops to take out a level 40 Mandibuzz. That's insane. And despite it throwing Snarls and a very pathetic Aerial Ace, it still almost takes me down to the red. So it's crazy, right? And that's why Master League Premier Classic is the thing right now. And that's why a lot of people hate Ultra League Premier Classic. Because if these are what level 40s are doing to me, what is level 50 going to do to me? And it's going to just kill me. And out comes a Stunfisk. Uh, Luckily, I am boosted already. So the counter cross chops are going to do a lot. And I could probably just go and shield this and get another one out. I'm going to shield and then just cross chop down. Because I don't really want my Crobat to see this. So I will cross chop down. And then I can either just, I think I just counter down for the win. But yeah, like this is why people are having a lot of problems here in Ultra League. Because you just get these like insanely bulky Pokemon that if you do not have the XLs or do not have the candy and dust to get up there, it's rough. It's really rough. Luckily, there's Mirror Classic, and that is what we are playing for that exact reason. So that is a team. Double counter team works. If you also want to try her team, but you don't want to double counter team, I would replace Obstagoon with Walrein. You're still weak to counter. I mean, not as much, but you're still weak to counter. But you don't take the charm weakness, and Walrein's just so like, beastie. You can Earthquake a bunch of stuff and Icicle Spear the rest. So that's how I would modify this team to make it even better. But yeah, that's the team. I do have another video. I've got another video on the opposite end. On Friday, I posted a video about all quick damage team. And now I'm uploading tomorrow a glass cannon, all nuke glass cannon team. So I will tell you right now, it's a super fun video. I'm blasting people all over the place with all these different moves. It's really fun. Don't know if it's ELO gaining, so I'll tell you right now. It can work. I think I'm hovering around evenish. Maybe I'm up a bit even too, but it's because I know how to play it, and you're gonna see a couple of these where you have to like really jump around. Anyways, that's tomorrow. It's a fun one. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.